All right, welcome back, or welcome if you're just joining me for the first time. Today's reading is a pick a card reading. I have no idea what it's going to be about yet. I'll figure that out as we go, I hear. And we have crystals today to choose with your piles. So we have the lepidolite, the tulite, and the sodalite. So all kind of rhyme. But the lepidolite brings change, gently transforms behavioral and psychological patterns and helps you bring change. The tulite helps you become a little bit more extroverted and speak eloquently and build rapport with people. And the sodalite is for the throat chakra. So again, about speaking truth and being able to speak your truth and just finding your voice. All right, so pick the crystal that attracts you the most. Pick the pile that attracts you the most. Use your pendulum to pick a pile, whatever you want. I'm going to open the energy, let you do your thing, and then we're going to get started. Okay, let's go. All right, if you haven't picked your pile, please pause the video and do so now. And but I'm going to get started with my pile number ones. And yeah, here we go. All right, pile number ones. You chose the lepidolite, which is about shifting, really. So let's see if that has anything to do with this reading for you. Okay. So, okay. I put these cards on the bottom because I knew they were to be last, but now I realize they should be on the top. But I think they had to be on the bottom for you to pick the cards for some reason. Anyways, they're going on the top now, I hear, and I'm turning them over like this so that those are the last cards we read. That's what I know. All right, so I'm just going to lay out the cards, except for these last two. I'm actually going to set them aside right here. They're going to be read last because they're the healing cards with the healing process. So I'm going to lay out the cards, see what comes with the cards, and then we're going to go from there, okay? So we have two twos right away. We have two, which is partnership, and we have the card that says partnership, and we have patience. So you need to be patient with a partnership. Either you need to be patient in waiting for this partnership to come, or you need to be patient within this partnership, okay? That's what they're telling you. So... and it could be a romantic. This looks very much like a romantic relationship and partnership, but it could be a business partnership. It could be any sort of partnership, really, okay? But for some of you, it's definitely a romantic one. For some of you, I hear it's definitely a business one. For some of you, it's another type of partnership. But be patient. Be patient. Some of you, it's patience waiting for this partnership to show up. For some of you, it's patience within the partnership. For all of you, I hear it's patience within the partnership once it shows up. Okay, so that's a very clear message that they wanted to give. Let's see what the next cards bring to us. Oh, the world. Okay, so this partnership is going to open up the world to you. So this is two, and this is fulfillment. So two, I mean, it's two, you can see that. This is partnership, and this is fulfillment and completion. And by completion, I mean wholeness, not ending. There is an ending, like coming to the end of a cycle, but more, I want it to mean wholeness to you than ending, okay? So, and together, that combines for the 11, which is the psychic intuitive number. So this partnership is going to open up a whole new world to you. That's what I know, okay? It's going to open up a whole new world that's very fulfilling, okay? So I know it looks a little dark, this card, as this person's going toward the world, but it reminds me, and what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that card in the tarot where you're leaving the past behind and you're going toward the moon in the tarot, but here you're going toward the world, okay? So it looks like you're leaving something behind and you're walking toward this world with this shining light up here in the corner, okay? And what I know is that this partnership is going to open up a whole new world for you, okay? And yeah, and look at that, the good kind. I was going to say, and it's a good thing, the good kind, okay? It's going to open up a whole new world, and it's the good kind of world that it's going to open up for you. And look at, we have big picture, and we have on the path, which combine for an 8, which is abundance. So that, to me, definitely the good kind, okay? your dreams are gonna come true. Okay? Your dreams are coming true with this partnership. Okay? For some of you, this might mean to pay attention to your dreams because you're going to get messages in your dream. This psychic intuitive world is opening up, remember? But I also know it's fulfillment, and your dreams, are coming true with these cards, okay? Because it's right beside the world card, which is a fulfillment card, the good kind, which combines for an 8, which is abundance and fulfillment. So yeah, it's all good. Okay, so yes, like I said, for some of you, this is definitely a business partnership. And I think for many of you, it's a business partnership, because what we have here now is career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. So for many of you, I hear many of you, some of you might include a romantic aspect to it or some other aspect to it, but it's definitely including a business aspect to it and a career aspect to it. And you're embarking on a career that brings you joy and abundance you deserve and desire and deserve. And the next card is infinite abundance. Look at that. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So this is opening up this world to you about your divine life purpose. I cannot make cards come out this way, okay? Like when I shuffle them and they pop out, or I'm guided to cut them and then choose, cut them in 3 and pick the middle pile or the last pile or whatever, and then use the top card or the bottom card. Like I cannot make these cards come out the way that they've come out here, and look at them. They're beautiful. Wow. That's fantastic. So be patient. It's coming, this partnership. Be patient in the partnership, but be patient if you're waiting for this partnership to come. It's going to open up this whole new amazing world for you, and it's bringing, it's making your dreams come true. So they weren't kidding with this card. Okay, and then look at this. Oh my God, look at these 2 cards. The healing cards that go with this. I want to show you them at the same time because they're both amazing. So what you want wants you. That's an incredible message. Okay, and then diving for light. So, and that's the number 11. So this is 1, which is new beginnings, and 6, which is healing, and it combines for the 7, which is spirituality and truth seeking and living truth. And this is the 11, which is about the psychic intuitive number, but also if you add the 1 and the 1, it's 2 which is partnership, which so brings it full circle. So look at these 2 amazing cards. What you want wants you. And you are diving for the light, okay? So, yeah, wow. Okay, I'm going to actually read. There's a healing process that goes with each of these cards. I don't know if we're going to do both of them or just one of them. I'm going to look at them right now, and then I'll know. I'll be guided what we're going to do here. But yeah, I feel like we need to do this healing process in order to bring this partnership closer to us, since we're patiently waiting for it, okay? So we're going to do the healing process for what you want wants you first, okay? You simply need to say this 3 times. What I want wants me, and I am open, willing, and capable to receive it through unconditional love now. What I want wants me, and I am open, willing, and capable to receive it through unconditional love now. What I want wants me, and I am open, willing, and capable to receive it through unconditional love now. All right? That's to draw this, what you want and what wants you to you. That's the partnership. It's because it's what you want, and it's also what it wants you. That's why it's coming, this partnership. That's why we have this beautiful card that shows that so well. Okay? And then for the next one, diving for the light. I'm just going to read a little bit from the book because I think the first paragraph is really important. I just heard, how brave are you? You are diving for light. It can be so much simpler to seek light in the heavenly, in that which is blissful, sweet, loving, and kind. To look for the light in that which is dark is an advanced task that only a rebellious and brave heart will attempt. Okay, so that's why it's diving for the light, because there's a little bit of darkness around right now. I don't mean a lot of darkness. I don't mean like it's not necessarily heavy, but this is why it's saying be patient. So there's, you're not in this partnership yet, so that's why you need to dive into the light and pull it out of there, is the image I'm getting, okay? So, but it's saying you're so brave. You're, they're commending you because you're doing it, right? You're doing it. So you're not just looking to the light and wanting to bring light to you when you're already in the light. You're doing it when there's, in this waiting process here. Okay. So I want to make sure I have the right healing process for this. Okay. Say this aloud, whether it makes sense to you or not. Okay. I call upon the presence of unconditional love. Be here now without restraint. Fill me and fill this space. Touch all beings with your grace. I feel the presence of unconditional love within me. I acknowledge the presence of unconditional love all around me. I am the presence of unconditional love, and in this love, no fear can remain. My unconditional love guide any fear back to the light of love. Oh, may unconditional love guide any fear back to the light of love, or back into the earth as serves the greatest good. My body, mind, heart, and soul are now completely bathed in and protected by unconditional love. Through my own free will, this is so. Okay, that's what you need to say. So you can rewind it and say it if you didn't say it with me. It says, repeat this morning and night for at least 3 days, okay? And as long as you wish, okay? So you might need to come back and repeat it or write this down and repeat it morning and night for 3 days is what they're asking you to do. And it also says, if you feel like you need some more help, seek out a reputable shaman or spiritual healer, Reiki master, any of those things. So, but you can do this yourself. I know that. Okay. It's a warning that you could feel nausea, you could feel emotional, you could feel sadness, grief, you could feel all these things. And when you do any kind of energy work, any kind of transformational work, healing work, that's a possibility. So my suggestion to you, if you do feel anything like that, just say, I choose to allow. That's how I work. That's how I do it. That's what I tell my Reiki clients as well. I choose to allow. I choose to allow. Just say that to yourself. I choose to allow. Okay. And that helps move you through any resistances that are coming up. And that's when you're feeling those things. So that's what you need to do to bring this partnership closer. Be patient. It's coming. What you want wants you. You're diving for it. You're diving for the light. You're bringing it to you. Okay. It's going to change your world. It's going to open up a brand new world for you, and it's the good kind. Your dreams are going to come true. You're going to have a career that's fulfilling and infinite abundance, okay? Because you're going to be, it's your life purpose. All right? That's the message for you. All right. You go have a great day. Okay, bye. All right, my number twos, pile number twos. You chose the 2 light, which is all about eloquent communication, building rapport, becoming an extrovert. These cards go to the side because they are the healing cards with a healing process for us. And we're going to start with this card. Okay, leadership, believe. Okay, these 2 cards come first. 8 is abundance. 1 is new beginnings. It's also leadership. Combines for 9, which is fulfillment, completion. But they're saying you need to step up now and you need to believe. Believe in yourself. Believe in your purpose. Believe in this world. Believe in humanity. Believe in all. Okay? And you need to lead in doing so. Okay? So you need to step up and you need to start leading and believing. That's what they're saying. And look, it's the reverse, 81 and 18, okay? So they're acknowledging that this brings you some anxiety, okay? This new beginning, but look, it's bringing abundance as well. And again, the 9, which is the fulfillment completion number. So, but they know that this brings you some anxiety when you hear this, okay? So they're just acknowledging that. They know this brings you anxiety, all right? But they are calling you, regardless, to lead and believe, okay? And to let go of this anxiety, all right? Prosperity sisters are happiness and joy. See the big picture, do the healing work. Brings you to that 9 again. You have 3 9s here, okay, which is fulfillment and completion, so, and wholeness and all of that. So, yeah. They want you to believe that you can be joyful, that you can be happy, that you can be prosperous, okay? They want you to let go of this anxiety. I hear it again. Let go of that anxiety, okay? Blessings. You're blessed. They want you to know that you're blessed. That's why you need to let go. You don't need this anxiety. It's not serving you. You're blessed, okay? You're blessed with these things. And look at that. I can't make these cards come out. I was telling pile number 1, same thing. I cannot. Like, I shuffle them. They pop out. They come out. And they come out in the order that they come out in. And they do their thing. And look at that leadership again, okay? Take charge of this situation. So you are being called to lead, okay? Whatever the situation is that's causing you anxiety, take charge and lead, okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in everything, okay? You're blessed, all right? And then trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So trust, all right? That'll help with this anxiety. Clearly, when you trust and believe, the anxiety will, you trust and believe that you're blessed, the anxiety will quell, and you'll be able to step up and lead, and your happiness, joy, and prosperity will be yours, okay? That's what this is telling me. Now we're going to look at the healing cards that come for this one. So the first healing card is releasing allegiances. Okay. Let's look at what it says in the book about this, because we're going to go through a healing process that the book has for us. They guided me to buy these cards and use this book for the work I'm doing right now. And it seems to be a lot of healing work. So I'm going to read a little bit from the book, and then we're going to do the healing process, okay? It's time to hold on to yourself and let go of another, even if it is just for a time. You have gained all that was meant to be from that connection, at least for now. You have given and you have received. The need to let go does not deny the value of what has been acquired. It is more that the time has come for greater productivity, creativity, abundance, and consciousness in your life. Okay, your life. Okay, remember I said you had a lot of 9s? And then this is a new beginning, 10. So you have completed many cycles in the vibrational frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. That's why you have all those 9s. You have now been in that vibrational frequency for some time. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habits, relationships, and the possibilities that are limited to that outmoded frequency. It is now time to expand into higher frequencies of experience that will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace into your life. You will take the wisdom of what you have learned with you into something new. New connections, new relationships, new life experiences at a higher turn of the spiral of life. But first, you. Trust that you can step into solitude, leadership, okay, for a time without being consumed by loneliness. It is time to reconnect with yourself. Perhaps you have had a period of outward orientation where your energy has been diverted away from the inner journey of self-discovery and creative self-expression and into the world of lists, schedules, and demands. Okay, so this 2 light, this helps you be a little bit more extroverted. So that's why you've been extroverted. That's why you were attracted to this 2 light. So this is saying it's time to be a little bit more in solitude. Don't be afraid of having some solace. Solace. I don't know if that's the right word. Having some solitude. Okay. Trust that you may need to step back momentarily, even from your healthy relationships and commitments, to refresh your spirit by connecting with your own nature in solitude. Okay, that's what I was just saying. You need some solitude. Yeah. So it's time for some self-love for you. Releasing these allegiances and focusing on you, okay? So the healing process that they're giving us to work with here is lie down somewhere comfortable and relax. Say, I love my body and my body loves me. I trust my body and my body trusts me. I love wisdom and wisdom loves me. I trust wisdom and wisdom trusts me, okay? Let that fill you, let that embody you, let that sparkle around you, whatever it is that you need to do, okay? Just let that wash over you. That's what I hear, okay? and then you can move on. Okay, that's the healing process for that one. Now let's see what the next one is. Oh, look at that, bringing it into form. So taking that forward step, okay, bringing it into form. So we're going to look at that one. You need to take a step forward with this. You need to bring it into form. You need to step up, remember? You need to step up, the leadership card. You need to step up, okay? Beautiful dreamer, you can imagine wonderful worlds of light. You can dream up so many possibilities. Now is time to bring those possibilities of light into the world. They need to be more than ideas. They need to live, to manifest. The world needs not only your dreams, beautiful as they are, but also your creations. Go thee to thy desk, thy easel, thy computer. Work, beautiful dreamer. Don't just dream, create. Okay. Right? You need to believe and you need to create. All right? You have many, many blessings. Take charge of the situation. That's what all of this is saying. Okay, so let's look at the healing process for this. Okay, they want you to imagine a light, breathing in the light, breathing out the light, you know, just imagining light, however you do that. Imagining stars or candles or whatever it is, okay? So imagine this light, and when you feel that light you imagine that light has come into you and is flowing through you to all your extremities, okay? They want you to do that. And then when you feel that, say, I am energized and empowered to bring my ideas to life. I release any fear that they won't live up to the perfection of my ideas or fantasies. I give them permission to become what they want to be in service to life. In releasing these ideas into form, I open up to receive new ideas and inspiration. I am helped with this process through unconditional love for the greater good. So be it. Okay? So you can rewind that. You can write that down. You can do this meditation and speak those words another time if you know that was a little too fast for you. But that's what they're asking you to do. So what I'm understanding here is they're asking you to take a leadership role in believing that you can create your world. Okay? That you can create your dreams. Okay? So I feel like the anxiety is coming from these allegiances in some way, okay? So they're asking you to release it. So you've had an allegiance with someone that you've agreed to follow instead of leading. And that's why they're asking you to let that go and be on your own for a bit so that you can believe in the leader you are, in the blessings that are yours, okay? And you can trust, okay, that prosperity and happiness and joy are meant for you, okay? And you can bring that into form. So that's the message that they have for you today. I hope that helps you in some way. And I hope that you'll do that healing process and step up, all right? Talk to you later. Bye-bye. All right, my pile number 3, the sodalite was your crystal that you were attracted to. So that has to do with throat chakra and speaking truth and hearing truth and all of that kind of stuff. So let's see what your reading is about. These cards are going off to the side because they're the healing process cards that I'm working with lately. All right. So the first 2 cards, I'm looking at the first 2 cards together first, and then we'll look at the rest. Effort and devotion. So that's, the 1 is new beginnings, the 3 is big picture, and the 4 is allowing the path. So you have been putting in the effort, and you have been devoted. That's what they're saying. And they're recognizing that, and they're acknowledging that, and they want you to know that they see that. You have been putting in the effort, and you have been devoted, okay? To this journey, to this path, to your personal development, to your personal growth, to your self-discovery, to your self-acceptance, your self-love, all that stuff. They see the effort that you've put in, and they've seen the devotion that you've given to that. And they're very pleased, is what I hear. Door to personal healing and to happiness. Okay, so you've opened that door through your effort and your devotion. You've opened that door to personal healing and happiness. Okay, 3 big picture again. So we have the 3 again, and the 4 allowing the path. So see over here was new beginnings, and the 3 big picture that was combining to allow the path. Now you have 3 big picture in the 4, which is allowing the path with combined for spirituality and truth, which that's what this crystal is about, you know, speaking truth. So you've opened the door to personal healing and happiness through this effort and devotion that you've shown, okay? And they're acknowledging it, and they're celebrating you for that. That's what I hear. Okay, one step ahead is all you need. Okay, so we have the 4 now. You've allowed the path, okay? And now we have the 1, which is new beginning again, which combines to 5, which is being on the path. So this is what they're saying. All you have to do is take 1 step ahead. Okay, that's all you need, and you'll be on the path. All right, so that's super cool. Body care. They're reminding you to take care of your physical body, not just your spiritual, emotional, mental, social aspects of your being, but your physical aspect of your being. Okay, they're reminding you of that. So I see that you've been so devoted to all of this and opening this door, but they don't want you to forget about that. Okay, they don't want you to forget about that. All right. Now what comes is music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. Okay, you're going to know what that means. I don't know what that means to you, but that's what they're letting you know, is that your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So however you understand that is what you're meant to understand, okay? If you're like, well, I don't really understand that, the understanding will come eventually, okay? Just ask for it. I had that experience. I was always like, what's music about? But just ask for it and it'll come, okay? And then we have time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. So that's that step. They want you to take that step. They want you to make a decision and go with it. And take that 1 step ahead, 1 step forward, okay? So you've put a lot of work in. You've opened the door. You need to make a decision based on your true heart's desire and take that step through that door, okay? Don't forget about your physical being. And I'm not sure what this music says to you, but I feel like it has something to do with this physical being. Maybe that's how you take care of your body. Maybe you do something with music that maybe you're a dancer, maybe you teach others how to dance. I don't know, something like that. I just got that for some of you, that there's dancing is involved. Yeah, for some of you, that's it. I don't know about for all of you, but there's physical movement that has to do with either music and physical movement and body care. All these cards go together, okay? That's what I know. It's time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires, and then take that step through this door, okay? Okay. Wow, 2 beautiful cards here, the healing cards. So the first one is beyond the mind, the heart beats. So you've been putting a lot of effort in, but they want you to make a decision based on your heart's true desires here, remember? So beyond the mind, the heart beats. So they really want you to bring your heart into this, life, your life journey, your path that you're on. And then 22, Master Creator. She feels and she knows. Okay, so there's 2 healings that need to be done. We're going to do the first one, the beyond the mind, the heart beats one. Okay, so I'm going to find that here in the book because I haven't memorized them, obviously. And then, so yeah. Okay. It says here, the mind see plans and strategies. The heart feels, responds, and senses and intuits. We walk the path of the heart. When we walk the path of the heart, we must feel and respond rather than plan our way. It is a different way to live and create. It is closer to the earth and to the source of life itself. It is not for those who are lacking in courage and trust, but you are not one of those. You are being asked to trust your heart and drop into it. The mind is important, but it cannot supplant the heart. The role of the mind is to serve the truths of the heart. That is, to create the spacious chamber of receptiveness into which the sacred rhythm of your heartbeat can resound. Okay? Deep within you, you know what to do and you know what is true. It matters not whether the mind and its plans seem to agree with your inner sense. Your willingness to trust your heart and to rebel against your fear will serve you well. Let your heart lead you. Be sure of your faith and trust in what you feel. Okay, so the healing process for this one, to go beyond the mind to where the heart beats, is to lie on your back comfortably with your hands on your heart and say, I love you. I trust you. You are beautiful and you are wise. You beat in harmony with the greater plan of love. You are my guiding light. Okay, then take some deep breaths while your hands are still on your heart. And then when you feel ready, you can let go. All right? And then we move right to this one. She feels, she knows. An illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing that what once was obscured into clarity. This is not likely to happen as a blinding, shocking insight, but as more of a softer, gentle knowing. It is like knowing something without understanding exactly when or how you came to know it, okay? So something that is far bigger than the immediate situation, issue, or moment is of importance, although you will only have a dim sense of that possibility at best. The situation you find yourself in right now may not be one of joy, but in time you will understand more of the bigger picture. You will come to see why things are happening as they are, and you are being helped on the next stage of your path, even though it may look like an obstacle right now. Okay, so don't get discouraged, okay? Because they're leading you, they're guiding you. Your heart is leading you and guiding you, okay, on how to get there. So the healing process with this is to stand with your feet hip width apart and your arms loosely and comfortably by your sides and say aloud, I feel the light of all that I am and will be unfolding from within me now. Okay, and then imagine a light switch being turned on within you, okay? And when you feel that light come on within you, say, I surrender what is into the loving fire of transformation, the light of which illuminates the present and manifests the future in the highest creative expression of unconditional love. Okay? And then let that inner light move through you. Okay? And that's the healing that they want you to do. So that's what they want you to do, to connect back to your heart, so that you can take this next step through this door to personal healing and happiness, okay? So that's their guidance for you. But they are really, really wanting to acknowledge that you've done so much so far, and you've come so far, and they want to help you take that next step. All right? So do this healing, do the work that they're guiding you to do, and then you'll be walking through that door. All right? Thanks for joining me today. I hope it helped you. I hope it gave you some guidance, some clarity, some understanding of where you're at, and yours was all about the guiding light. So some light at the end of the tunnel for you is what I hear. Okay? All right, you go out and have a great day. Bye.